Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. 6 candidates are vying for open seats in the race for Edina City Council. Incumbent Jim Hovland faces challenger Linda Masika in the race for mayor. The 2 at-large City Council member seats currently belong to Mary Brindle and Ann Swenson. Both have filed for office along with 2 others, Chad Bell and Wayne Dvorak. The municipal election will be held on November 6th in conjunction with the state general election. The top 2 vote-getters will begin their 4-year terms in January. If you'd like to learn more about the candidates, the League of Women Voters of Edina will hold a candidate forum at 7 p.m. Thursday, October 11th at Edina City Hall. The forum will be televised here on Edina 16. A restaurant at 50th and France is going green. Salou Bar Americain will participate in the Edina Emerald Energy Program. The Edina Emerald Energy Program is a property-assessed clean energy, or PACE program. Allowed by the state legislature in 2010, PACE programs are meant to allow cities to assess the energy efficiency and conservation improvements made to a private commercial property. The local program provides private funding through a special assessment conduit that is secured by the property itself, not the borrower.
That provides a lot of benefits to the property owner and to the tenants by reducing their ongoing energy costs. It also provides some benefits to the city. We get a little bit of economic development. We make our businesses more viable.
Salou requested more than $39,000 in property-assessed financing to put toward more than $50,000 in energy efficiency improvements.
One of the Parasoli points of difference is being a good citizen of the planet. It's important to us. It's important to our guests. And basically what we're doing at Salou is changing all of the 340 incandescent and fluorescent bulbs to LED lights, which will save a tremendous amount of energy, and changing out the controls on our vent hoods in the kitchen, which use a lot of energy both to run the hoods and drawing air out of the restaurant. The benefit for all of us and our children is about 1 million pounds of carbon dioxide that we don't put into the atmosphere as a result of the savings.
The project at Salou will be the second approved by the City Council for the Emerald Energy Program. Grandview Tire and Auto at 70th Street and Cahill Avenue was the first. There, solar panels were installed. Every year, the Fall into the Arts Festival adds tremendous visual interest to the already scenic walkways of Centennial Lakes Park. But with its proceeds going back into the community, this art festival is about function as much as it is about form. Edina 16's Nathalie Gage has more.
I was never really attracted to making big works of art, but I really enjoy making small statements about the world that I observe around us.
Mary Jo Smith is a fine craft artist.
I really enjoy making pots that people are going to use in their daily life.
And when your focus is dinner and servingware, you're concerned with function as much as form.
I mean, everything that we design, not only does it have to function well, but it also has to be durable.
And likewise, Edina's Fall into the Arts Festival was created with a specific function in mind.
The Fall in the Arts Festival was originated by the Edina Crime Fund. And they were looking for something to be a fundraiser.
Basically, we provide funding for the items that really aren't possible through a normal budget. The Canine Patrol, Bicycle Patrol, Beyond the Badge, we have youth programming.
And now, through the festival, the livelihoods of 240 artists and the members of the Edina Police Force are linked.
All proceeds from the festival, after expenses, have been donated to the Crime Fund. So we try every year to up that a little bit, and we've successfully done that.
Well, now it's an important part of the funding that we receive for the Crime Fund.
Although the festival has been a boon to the fund, the police aren't the only ones who appreciate the turnout.
We love Fall into the Arts Festival. The volunteers there, the fabulous community support. You know, we are so appreciative of them showing up asking questions, being really, authentically interested in what we do.
I'm Nathalie Gage, Edina 16.
The Fall into the Arts Festival is an annual event now in its 10th year. It will be held at Centennial Lakes Park 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, September 8th, and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, September 9th. The city has plans to spend some of its 2011 surplus. The city ended 2011 with a general fund undesignated fund balance of just over $1.6 million. In August, the City Council approved City Manager Scott Neal's recommendation that the city spend $140,000 on one-time technology upgrades, $140,000 on building and infrastructure needs, and putting $100,000 in a fund to buy out some employee vacation time as the city transitions its workers to a new accrual system. Technology improvements include an upgrade of equipment in the city's Emergency Operations Center and improved video conferencing abilities. Building and infrastructure upgrades include renovating the Braemar Arena concession stand and repairing or replacing the retaining wall at Garden Park.
We had requested the funding to do the improvements to the concession stand, not only to give it a little bit of a facelift and bring it up to speed and solid surface countertops and make it a lot nicer in that regard, but also we're extending the space so we can also include our guest services. So hopefully it'll be a better experience for our customers.
The remaining 76% of the surplus, nearly $1.3 million, will be allocated for planned capital improvements. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.